Hey guys, Nabil here. Hope everyone is doing okay. The King of Fighters 15 has been out for a little bit over a month now, and everybody's enjoying the game. A lot of tournaments, a lot of talk about the game. A lot of people who never tried KOF are actually playing King of Fighters 15, which is a great thing for SNK and us fans, and which kind of gives us hope that the game is gonna last longer and we're gonna have more characters, and Rugal is literally 2 weeks away. But this is not what this video is about. This video is about talking about a specific character. Now, before I get started, a gentle reminder to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I drop a new video. Now, before a character is created, the artists usually go through a number of iterations of said character before reaching the final design. And we've seen in other, games and in other SNK games and in other games in general, how one character starts as something completely different before it actually gets to where he or she ends up. And one particular character we're gonna talk about today is Isla. Isla is kind of the second hero, if you will, of the King of Fighters 15 story, with Shunei being the protagonist, and the second protagonist is absolutely Isla. She's on the cover, she plays a big role in the story of the game, and she looks cool. But we're gonna look at some of the early designs of how Isla started. Now, this is gonna be very, very surprising. Let's look at the first early design. We're gonna see a few of them. Let's start with the first one. So just look at that. Now, I'm not sure, you can't tell there's some Isla in this image, but she looks completely different. Now, first of all, she has this mechanical exo arm, or maybe she does not have an arm. And the other one seems like some claws, and similar to, kind of reminds me of K49 arm. Now, I'm not sure what the idea behind this design here, and you can see that they're trying to show her character and her personality through this image, but it's kind of completely strange. But this is not the strangest one of them all. Let's check this next one. So Isla was supposed to, you can still see she has this monstrous arm. It was still in there, but there's also this mechanical, almost like Neinhalt Seeger from Samurai Showdown 2. The outfit was a bit skimpy. It's not really, it's kind of strange. Different hairstyle. She looks mean and mad, and this mechanical arm is kind of strange. Now we go to the next one, and you can see that they clearly abandoned the idea of a grotesque arm or monstrous arm into this energy now similar to Shunei. And I think this is when they started to say, oh, this is, she's gonna have the same powers as Shunei. But on the other hand, you can see that she's still wearing some sort of exosuit or some weird armor that she's wearing in there. So I'm not sure what was the original idea here for her to have all this kind of tech behind her character. And she looks kind of mean. She kind of reminds me of Shiki from Samurai Showdown. Now the next one is Isla getting a little bit younger compared to the previous ones that we've seen. And she looks a lot younger here. Different outfit, and again, we're back with the energy arm, similar to what she ended up having, Amanda, if you will. But completely different. You can see that there's some sort of chains around those that arm. Maybe she's trying to control her power, which is not a bad idea. They kept the weird mechanical glove. Now it's a glove instead of an armor. And in this other image, she's trying to hide her grotesque. We're back at the grotesque hand. So they kind of were not sure here whether they want to go with energy arm power or actually like transform, like she's transforming into someone. Maybe this is the idea. They were actually thinking of having her transform into the reverse boss rather than reverse coming out from her. So I think this kind of like this arm kind of gives me reverse vibes. This next one is completely crazy, all right? Completely crazy. Like, look at Isla here. She looks almost like a Frankenstein kind of thing, you know, like she has these sewn part on her arm and legs, and they even point that this is similar to one of the characters that I hate the most in all of the KOF franchise, which is Xanadu. Not only that, she's supposed to have a necklace that is similar to Xanadu. Now, was she supposed to be some sort of related to Xanadu? Which is kind of strange. They kept the, they also have these kind of bands around her arm, which is the same that Shune's having to control his power. I think they wanted to go with that. And her other arm is supposed to have that armor-like look that Verse had in the King of Fighters 14. So it's completely different from what Isla ended up being. The next one is now that pretty much, again, toying with the idea of the exo armor on her arm, as well as on the other arm, she has the power similar to Shune. Completely different look, more mature, red hair. She looks like a cool design. I like this design. Now, whether I like it for her, no, not really. I don't think so. Now that I know Isla and I saw her story, I think it makes sense that she's kind of an age similar to Shune. But this is definitely a cool design. The next one, she looks badass, but not Isla. This is not Isla for me. This is like a, she has this ninja-like feature. She kind of reminds me of Scarlet from the Mortal Kombat franchise, by the way. And again, you have that metal glove trying to control her power, and then the bands around her other arm, and you can see Amanda's hand at least in there. And this other one's kind of like this creepy looking blonde young girl, which is not. Now I'm happy they didn't go with this one. And then this other one we can see here, which is again completely different. Look at that. She's supposed to, one of the, you know, the powers looks like little tiny ghosts on one arm. She's wearing like a schoolgirl, almost kind of schoolgirl uniform. Don't like the design. Does not feel SNK slightest. The other one is even worse. It looks something from an anime, like a futuristic anime kind of thing. And they really can see the hand, the glove, the exo, or the mechanical glove, the tech heavy glove was in there. Complete different look here. And for some reason she had the Iori emblem on the back, on her back. Not sure what they were going with that, which is kind of strange. And the final ones, as you can see here, again, completely odd choices. You can see that she has those scars on her forehead, similar to Xanadu. So Xanadu is supposed to have something to do with the story. She has the energy arm, and then again the other mechanical or armor-like armor on her arm, which is not sure what they wanted to go with that. Schoolgirl uniform almost. The other ones are just crazy, you know, like blonde hair, again wearing the same looks like the same talisman or whatever you want to call it, necklace that is similar to Xanadu. So Xanadu again was supposed to have some sort of story in here. And one arm is broken, but she has an energy arm that she uses. And again, so they really toyed, I think, looking at the number of designs here with the exoskeleton, if you will, or the arm armor, is just too much. They really were close on having this in the game, but then they changed it. So those are the early designs for Isla, and honestly, I'm really happy with what we got. I think she really looks cool. The way she is, she makes sense. Story-wise and her relation to Shune. Not sure I feel the Isla character from looking at these designs, but you know, as I said, this is normal. You know, whenever designers and game developers or game designers create a character, they go through a number of iterations. But I'm really surprised at how different Isla started and how she evolved and to finally become the character that we now know. So what do you guys think about all these Isla designs? Let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video from Neo Geo Now. Now don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not done so. And I would like to take this opportunity and thank my patrons for supporting the channel and making this content possible. Making daily videos and especially the documentaries and lore episodes takes a very long time and a lot of effort, and being able to get some support for these time-consuming tasks allow me to keep going and strive for more and better content. With that said, I want to give a big special shout out to Michael, Bryant Yard, Fahad Al-Suwaidi, Jacques Paul, and Berugadono, as well as special thanks to Shaka Asamia, Refugee Robles, Felipe Guimara, Jihao Ju, Muhammad Al-Blushi, Anthony Longino, Burned Retinas, Lily Wong Esmeralda, Goran, and Dangerman 1973. Those of you who are not yet NeoGeo patrons, I hope you will check my Patreon page where you can become patrons, helping the channel produce more videos as well as receive special perks that are exclusive to patrons, like early access to videos, exclusive making-offs, and other SNK digital goodies. Link for the NeoGeo Patreon page is in the description below. So until next time, thank you for watching.